Yo, what is good, y'all? It's your boy Nerdimate here with another custom figure review, and today we are looking at my custom
Orochimaru
by Bestleestudio. We've covered him here on the channel before.
It's been a while,
So make sure you check out my other reviews of his other figures. Dope reviews, dope figures, check it out. But I hate saying this, but this is probably my favorite one so far, and we reviewed some pretty dope figures leading up to this. So he's not perfect. So
you don't have to be so blunt.
we're definitely gonna get into the nitty-gritty of all that kind of stuff. But he's a contender. He's definitely one of the best ones I've gotten to date, at least. Make sure you also stay tuned for after the review. I will be giving away a custom Bestleestudio figure next week. So the competition starts today, starts now. I won't be giving away this one. I'll be giving away my next week's figure that I'll be reviewing. So it's going to be a surprise. It's going to be a mystery figure.
I don't know what it is yet either.
So I hope you guys really like it. I really put some thought into it. But I think you guys really appreciate it. So before we get into the review, as always, make sure you subscribe or follow, I guess, my Instagram page. I post photos of my figures there before I review them here. And yeah, follow my page, like my photos, you know, put me in your story. Let's talk about it, you know, let's do it. Also, make sure you follow my TikTok page. I have a lot of dope stuff on there. We'll really appreciate it as well. And of course, obviously, make sure you subscribe here on the channel. We are almost to 800 subs. Let's make it to 1K. I appreciate it, you guys. Definitely want to make sure I give back to you guys with this giveaway. So again, like I mentioned, make sure you stay tuned after the review for the instructions on how you can win yourself my custom figures from Bestleestudio.
What incredible visual prowess. Magnificent.
And again, this will be the figure that I'm reviewing next week for the giveaway. So yeah. Oh, and then of course, as always, make sure you stay tuned. Every Sunday I'll be reviewing the big 3 Shonen Jump manga chapters. I took last week off for my birthday, but we're gonna cover the new chapters this week. I'm pretty sure there's new chapters all around. So alrighty guys, let's get into it.
Reanimation jutsu! Here goes!
Already taking a closer look, and this figure is dope. Again, with the cloth figures, what I love is the posability is always there. Nothing ever gets in the way, which is dope. I really appreciate that. If you see my other reviews, he's using the same body, and he's using a new paint, so the gray on the skin tone is not too shabby. Really appreciate it. Getting into issues though, when it comes to the head sculpt, which is dope.
This is my own space!
Ugh, pop that off. It looks great, but one issue that I had even with my Hashirama is that the hair on this side is so thin and the plastic is so delicate. One of the hair pieces snapped on me on the side, so I have to get some Gorilla Glue to get that back on there. It doesn't look perfect as far as a cover up, but you can glue it back on if that does happen, so it's not the end of the world. But just be careful, keep that in mind when you're posing him around and twisting and turning him, you know. A cool thing that I thought to add is I got one of the katanas like I used for my custom Iguro. If you guys have seen him in the anime, even in Boruto, he has like a samurai sword on the back, which is pretty cool. So I wanted to recreate that, and he's always throwing up swords and stuff, and these swords are great. They literally look real, and they slide into the scabbard of the sword, which is cool too. So.
You're quite sharp.
What I love is that he's been implementing ball joints for the ankles, which is cool. Really appreciate those. He is stepping it up. And I took the Gorilla Glue again and put it around the wrappings for his ankles, just so that Teflon doesn't tear over time or anything. I also went and glued the back where his, I don't even know what you call this, like his robe or whatever ties. So I just tied it in a knot and everything, and I glued it on just to make sure it doesn't slip off. And I also took the pouch for my Naruto, just took that off, and then glued it on the back, because every ninja has got to have his kunais and everything. It's literally the same thing I did for my Kakashi. Kakashi's probably came out a little better, but I don't know, I think it still works, not too bad. But yeah, articulation is great. If you guys are curious, yes, he does fit in the Akatsuki cloak. So take that off. We'll see if we can do this on camera. But yeah, it slides right in. The only downside is that you do have to take this off if you want it to fit snug, because without this in the way, it's not gonna go in all the way. But I ended up gluing mine just because I got some photos of him with it on. I don't foresee this being the look that I always have him in, so just figured I might as well glue it on there. But it does work. It's not too bad. But yeah. What else? This is such a dope figure. I don't know, the detail is great, but it's so simple that it just works. And again, like I mentioned, articulation is great. This is definitely one of the best ones that I've had so far. There's no issues going backwards. I mean, you could do better going back, and then it goes forward pretty good. Oh yeah, all the way. So he's pretty flexible for an Orochimaru, which is cool. Alrighty, let's get into accessories. Getting into accessories, and these are all the accessories included with my figure. Like I mentioned, I throw my own katanas, and he's also included with these dope posable snakes. They rotate on a ball joint. I spoke with one of my followers. It looks like he received different snakes, so he's included with this booklet that has, I guess, this company that makes these posable snakes, and I guess my follower received this kind of snake, so he got something different than what I got. So which I believe I received this one back here, maybe. So don't be surprised, or I guess this one at the bottom, but don't be surprised if you get a different variation of snakes. You might not get the same amount that I received, or you might not get the same shade that I got, but I think those are cool. They pose pretty well, they're pretty dope and everything, and it's a dope feature that the mouth's open, which is cool. But those are all his alternate hands as well, and yeah. Not sure what other Orochimaru accessories you would need outside of maybe a more accurate sword, I guess. I don't know. That's all I could think of outside of an extra head sculpt, I guess. But yeah. Alrighty, getting into high comparisons. Here he is compared to my custom Kagami. And Kagami towers are everyone, so no surprise there. But not too bad for the scaling. Here he is compared to my custom Iguro Obanai from the Ashura from Demon Slayer.
Of course it's you.
From the custom artist, I believe it's Lana Wong. And scaling is not too bad. Here he is compared to my Bestleestudio Kakashi.
Impossible!
And they're gonna be about pretty much the same in height. They're using about the same body type, so not too bad. Who else we got? Here he is compared to my Master Ultra Instinct Goku from Dragon Ball Super Heroes by ABT Customs. And Goku usually is pretty short compared to everybody, but these guys aren't too bad in scale. And last but not least, here he is compared to my SHF Naruto, which I don't think is too bad for the scaling. I think it works. all in all, this is a dope figure, definitely worth the wait. If you're a fan of Orochimaru like I am, this is going to be your best bet since Tamashii Nations is no longer, at least at the moment, making Naruto figures. But yeah, this is going to be your best bet. Great figure, again, like I mentioned. He has his little issues, but I think the positives definitely outweigh the negatives here. So the giveaway. So next week, again, I will be giving away a custom Bestleestudio figure. Not this one. It's going to be a surprise which figure it's going to be. But I'll have a full review of the figure, so you'll see what you're getting. And I'll announce the winner, I believe, next Thursday for the review. So just stay in tune for the next review. I'll be announcing the winner through there. But how do you enter? Pretty simple. All you have to do is thumbs up, oh my gosh. Thumbs up this video, comment what your favorite figure review is so far, and subscribe to the page. That's all you got to do. So as long as you do those 3 things, you thumbs up the video. Again, comment and let me know what was your favorite Nerdime figure review so far, your favorite figure that I've covered here. Comment that below and subscribe to the page. And you could be the winner of a Bestleestudio figure. It's only going to be within the US, so as long as you're within the United States territory, I'll get them to you pretty quick too. So you'll probably get it a week after I make the review. So, but yeah, I just want to make sure I give it back to you guys. I really appreciate it. I was not expecting things to blow up on the channel as much as they've done within less than a year, approaching a year, pretty close. But you guys rock. I really appreciate it. So make sure you keep up the support. Stay tuned. I have some dope stuff planned as always. You already know. And stay in tune for the photos after. And yeah, that's gonna be it for me today, guys.
Just hold on.
And peace.